How's my mic level sound now? I just turned the mic down.
You sound good, dude. You sound good.
Cool.
This goes out to all the guys who like to play basketball in the rain with no clothes on. This is for you. I know Jesus saves. I wish he'd save us from this podcast. I know he looks after you and me, but I wish he'd take us far away from here.
What's up, dogs? What's up, players and pimps? Happy Friday. Happy IDM Friday. It's your guy, Oathman, joining you live this July 18th. It's a hot-ass one, dude. Can't wait for it to get cold again. I'm here with my guy, my dog, Blue Shorts Lingonberry. What's up, dog? You there?
Can you hear me? Holler if you hear me.
Holla. What's up, Plier?
What up, dude? Another day on the island.
The island. I'm an island boy. Island boy. How's it going? It's got to be hotter than Africa where you're at right now.
It's so hot, man. I mean, yeah. Basically, whatever you feel in your basement, amplify that by like 5.
Yeah. Yeah, well, at least you're not sweating yet, you know? Hang on. I'm going to do a little reduce mic background noise for you.
Okay.
Because those goddamn cicadas. Cool, man. Well, yeah. How long do you think it'll take for the front of your shirt to start sweating?
I mean, look at the side.
Shit. Okay. All right. I didn't see the belly part.
Yeah, I'm already pitting at the ribs, which is weird, right? Like, why am I pitting out at the ribs?
Yeah. Well, you know, I got to be honest with you. Gray was an awesome choice. Like, you really nailed it, you know, because that's what you want to do when you're when you're hot as hell and sweaty as a mug. You want to. It's okay though. You look good. The hat looks good. I like the new number one dad hat that you're rocking these days.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Very fitting.
There was a guy on the beach the other day that saw this hat.
Yeah.
He was kind of a big fat Harrington.
Yeah.
And so am I, so it's all good. But he had like a little cabana set up on the beach for himself and his family. He had like a little daughter too.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks at me as I'm walking by and he goes, "Hey, busting with the boys." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "Your hat, busting with the boys." And I go, "Oh yeah. Huge fan. Love Taylor Lewandowski and
Will Compton.
Yeah, big fan.
Is that what that's from?
I guess so. Apparently, I had no idea. One of the dogs, I think, our guy Coop bought this hat for me. So
Wow.
I had no idea what it was connected to, but just one of those things.
Damn. So they just went ahead and monopolized the girl dad bit and made it their own. The first time I heard about the girl dad bit was like Kobe, you know, because Kobe was such a tough ass dude, and you know he just desperately wanted a son to carry on his legacy in the NBA.
He got so mad he blew up his whole family.
Oh my god, dude! Speaking of blowing up families, I cannot wait to talk about that CEO dude that got caught at the Coldplay concert.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
I was thinking about this today. Like, so I was sitting by the pool yesterday. I still got Island Boy in my voice. I was sitting by the pool yesterday.
The rich and IRA. Yep.
And I watched that story break. I guess it had broken overnight the night before or early yesterday morning.
Yeah.
And people were already making jokes about it like an hour later. Like I saw Richmond John was doing shtick about it on his Twitter account.
Mhm.
And I'm like, damn, am I just this out of the news cycle? Or because look, I'm an island boy. I'm out here on the island. You know,
Yeah, you're off the grid.
we don't get news as fast as you all city folk. But and then like within a day, there's I'm watching this the next day. I checked back in on the CEO story, and people are already advancing the story. They're like giving job updates on the people that he works with, and people are interviewing his former employees. I'm like, dude, how? This is way too fast. We got to slow shit down a little bit. It's been like 20 hours, and I know everything about this dude's life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, dude. I mean, I don't know. We that'll be our next topic. As we do every episode, I just want to get a quick, pulse check. How's the trip? How's life? How's everything? For those who don't follow us on the socials, we posted a very touching, very heartfelt picture of Shorts and his daughter at the beach. And Shorts was introducing her to the where is that? That's the Atlantic Ocean, I guess.
You have no idea.
I have no idea. Yeah. How was that, dude? That must have been cool. She seemed like she was enjoying it.
No, it was good. So when she does new things for the first time, especially when there's other people around, she's very, I guess the word is trepidatious, but she's kind of curious too. She's looking around, trying to feel the vibe, and she's doing her own vibe check. So she was, I wouldn't say nervous in the ocean for the first time, but
playing it cool a little bit.
Yeah, just kind of like taking it easy, checking out and then she started flopping her hands around in the water and flopping her feet around, and it was nice. And she did the same thing in the pool today, so it was good. It's good to experience firsts with a child for the first time. It's kind of like reliving moments of your life, but through their eyes. It's pretty special.
Yeah, that's
pretty
awesome.
gay.
So when do you get back? Sunday, right?
Yeah. We leave tomorrow morning back to Richmond for one night and then back home. So Sunday night. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Any other updates? How have the other friends that you're with? How have they been?
Oh, they're great. I love them. Yeah, no other updates on as far as that stuff goes. I mean, it's all boring stuff. I went golfing. We saw a crocodile or an alligator. It was pretty wild. I think I shot maybe like a 130, like such a high score that I just stopped counting. Like it was so bad. And at one point around like hole 17, I go, do you golf more than once a year? And he's like, no. And I go, neither do I. This is insane that we come to the beach and try to like piece together our entire golf game in the course of one outing. And then we don't do it again for another year, another calendar year. I mean,
pretty crazy.
For any golfers out there, like if it's been a really long time since you hit the links, you go through a period where you're like, all right, I'm going to spend about a quarter of the holes trying to remember how to hit an iron again. I'm going to spend about another quarter trying to figure out how to hit a line drive off the tee with my driver straight. And then before you know it, half the round is done, and you're like, all right, fuck, now it starts. All right, it starts right now. Hole number 10, it starts for real right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's boring. Nobody cares.
That reminds me of my friend Diego, the guy I grew up with. Every year he's like, he does a birthday bit where he's like, yo, guys, I want to play a full court basketball game for my birthday. And I'll send out this group text to a bunch of people that I have no idea who they are. And I'm just like, dude, I literally said this time around, I was like, why can't you just be a normal washed 40-year-old dad and go to the bar or something. Like, dude, I'm not gonna play a full court game of basketball. That's insane. And also, what am I supposed to? I guess I could show up. What am I supposed to do? Just sit there on the fucking sidelines and watch you guys? I mean, it's nice that you invited me. I don't think I'm not gonna go, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really do a lot. Speaking of which, we gotta finish up the Olympics bit, but I don't really do a lot of athletic shit anymore. I should.
Yeah,
we'll get out there.
When I get back.
What's that?
Yeah, we'll do Olympics when I get back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you pick up the basketball for the first time, and you're like, what do I do with this? You kick it across the court, and you're like, no, that's not right. That doesn't feel right.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I on the 4th of July, the day before you came over, we set up the like slip and slide out back for the girls and the neighbors' kids and shit. And MK the Fourth brought over this gigantic gigantic slip and slide that he has. And dude, I was so sore the next day just from setting that shit up. I was like, oh my God, man. I'm such like my muscles are so used to not doing anything that any sort of like physical exertion, I'm like, you know, my body's like, what the fuck is going on? So you're probably, did you get sore after the golf game or no?
Oh yeah. And I went to the driving range 2 days before.
Yeah.
This is just so we're clear, practice hitting the ball. And I was sore the entire next day from practice hitting at the driving range.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like I'm a broken human being after a full 18 holes.
Well, cool, man. Well, I'm excited to get back in the studio and doing shows together. I don't know, I don't know, man. This new, I don't want to complain about like having a new job after I complain so much about not having a job. That's what happened the other day. MK the Fourth came over. His daughter wanted to come over and play with Vera, so she came over and I was talking to him and I was just like fucking bitching about being so busy at my job, and he was just like giving me like non-responses, and I was like, oh, I'm probably being a huge downer right now. And and then later he like, when Jessica came back from the store, he like basically told her that I was just complaining to him about work after I'd complained to him for a month about not having work.
I mean, it really is crazy when you think about it. Like
I know.
If you're him, and all I've heard you, like the only thing we've talked about in 3 weeks is your job. You and I, like outside of the podcast where we're texting them, and you'll text me like every 2 days and you'll be like, dude, this job is fucking killing me, man. All right, I fucking get it. Like you say that every day. I
know, dude. I know. It's just I feel bad because I'm not as active in like conversations as I was before. And I know that you're like, well, when were you ever active in conversations? But before, like I had group chats I was in with friends, and I had, you know, shtick I would do here and there with my free time and all that. Now I'm just like, I don't talk. I don't do any of that. But whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody has a busy life. Everybody has things to do. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. We got to figure out, well, dude, your Lyft probably misses you. So you're probably going to be hitting the road pretty hard when you get back. No?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll set up that camera when I get back and do all that stuff. So yeah, they keep sending me these thirsty ass notifications every day. Like,
hang on. You're underwater.
Can you hear me?
Yep, there you go.
They keep sending me these thirsty ass notifications every day, like today's your bonus day. Get back out on the streets, and I'm like, damn, Lyft, are you trying to say you miss me,
baby? Come back. Are they throwing in a 2-for-1 Lyft bucks? get a free Lyft koozie if you fucking hit 100 miles. Yeah, I mean, laying your pockets are probably hurting. I know that you. I don't know if we talked about it on the show, but I know that you applied to a job. I'm guessing you haven't heard back from them yet.
No, but the last I checked from their social media, they were in Australia this week, so maybe they just got a lot going on. That's at least what I'm gonna tell myself till Monday morning when I officially kill myself.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine, dude. All right, cool. Let's get into the show, man. Tons of stuff I wanted to get to, but yeah, why don't we kick things off with the astronomer dude? By the way, I set a goal for myself. I'm going to try to curse less on the show. I listen back. I hear myself cursing too much. It's not nice. You know what I mean? There are so many words in the English language. I don't have to use curse words this often. So that's a goal I'm setting for myself. Just a heads up.
Wow, I'm surprised. So this was your once a year listen.
Man, shut up, bitch. Not playing. Okay. Fucking asshole.
Already cursing too. all it takes one gentle little needle, and you're like, you know what? Fucking, I fucking.
Dude, that's what Jessica does when she gets mad. She'll be like, "I'm so fucking tired of this fucking shit." And that's like the only time she'll curse. And so every time she's pissed off, I'm like, "Fuck, shit, motherfucker, cunt, bitch, mother." And she's like, "I do not say that." And I'm like, "I know, but it sounds exactly like that when you say it." And I throw in some other words that you're not supposed to say on podcasts. She's like, "Oathman, I did not say that."
Oh, we got into a little bit of an argument last week. This was pre Hilton vacation. This was vacation number 1. And I was being a baby basically, but because I hate like when we go out to restaurants and you split food. I can split food as long as like there's enough food, right?
I hate splitting food, dude. Oh God.
But I hate like anytime she orders a Caesar salad, she always gets the dressing on the side. That drives me crazy because, well, I imagine like I remember how I used to make Caesar salads at Uno's Pizzeria.
Yeah, run us through your process real quick.
Well, you would grab a bag of a salad.
Yeah. Take
1 ramekin of Caesar, put it in the bag, twist it around, and you give it a little shaka. And then
so you put it in a plastic bag, the dressing and the lettuce?
Yeah, to mix the dressing. So, and then you would kind of squeeze the bag out of all of its contents into a bowl and then take the bowl out. So when she says, "Can I get the Caesar dressing on the side?" I hear, "Can I please skip the elaborate process that it takes you guys to make your Caesar salad correctly?"
Yeah.
And I go, I mean, I was being a bitch. I was like, all right, so I guess this is going to be the rest of my life. I'll never be able to have a good Caesar salad again for the rest of my
life. What is her reasoning? Because it's not like she has to. She's like 70 pounds.
I know. She doesn't like the too much dressing, I guess, and I love.
Oh yeah, that's the worst part of Caesar salad, the fucking dressing. Yeah, I hate it when the dressing gets all over my fucking plain lettuce. The worst.
All right, she's mad at me. She's listening in the other room, but sure. I was being a bitch, and so I go. All right, let me just not think about it. We'll sit here and eat. And she goes, "So you're just not going to talk to me?" And I go, I'm trying to be a better person. I'm working on my emotions. I'm not trying to get angry and explode. Let me just sit here calmly, collect my thoughts, breathe a little bit. Everybody's okay. We're all fine. Everybody's fine." So we get back to the room and I go, I mean, wasn't that better than me exploding and making a big scene in the middle of the restaurant? And she's like, I don't know. It was just weird. It was weird. And then I go, all right, well, let's try like working for feelings instead of just, getting mad at each other, not talking to each other for 2 days or whatever. And then I go, I feel better after that, after not exploding and controlling my emotions. And she goes, and I go, how do you feel? And she goes, I feel like you're really getting on my fucking nerves right now.
She has to buy into the process, dude. She has to, you guys should do the bit where you hold up pictures of like smiley faces that are like angry, sad, happy, and you should be like, which one do you feel like right now? Yeah, that's what I do with my daughter sometimes. There's a book.
I mean, I am generally the problem in all of these scenarios. I can't control my temper, and that's what I'm trying to work on, because we got like a little baby in the house now. I can't just be erupting all the time over a fucking Caesar salad. That's crazy.
That is crazy, but I agree. That is crazy. I, in your shoes, would have said, "Can I just have my own salad then?"
Yeah.
Or I wouldn't even have said that. I would have just been like, "I'm just gonna get my own salad."
I mean,
But you're in a difficult position because you don't have much of a job. So no, I get it.
Anyway, so it was good. I mean, that was a week ago now, so I'm sure there's going to be. Anyways, let's move on.
No, this is what people like the most. Us talking about fucking, even though we're not allowed to talk about this stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to think of me and Jess. Jessica's, I got to give her credit. She's been like super. I think she, we've talked about this before. I think we talked about it 2 weeks ago, how she was getting annoyed that I was so busy after years and years and years of me being so lazy. But I think she's starting to feel bad for me because I've been in a couple meetings where I'm getting kind of chewed out, and she hears them and she feels bad. So I think that she's done a really good job of being super nice to me and like taking a little bit of the pressure off of me. And if I have to work late and shit, like not giving me a hard time about it.
Here we are, 21 minutes in. You're already talking about your job again.
I know. I'm just talking about my life. I know. Seriously.
Dude, it's just so hard. I gotta like wake up at the same time every day, log into my computer, and just it's like, how do people have jobs?
I know, dude. I mean, it's funny that the dude who hasn't had a real job in like 4.5 years is, giving me shit. But it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I think that we're good. I just, I like I told you lately, I've been trying to buy into the whole happy wife, happy life bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I told you
it's better. It's a better way of life. Sometimes you just gotta like take it on the chin, or as I say, eat the dick and move on.
Yeah. Oh, we booked the trip to Cancun.
Oh, when are you going?
October, I think, the second week of October. Because my freaking daughter, dude, that's the thing you got to watch out with Olivia, dude. They'll watch these YouTube videos, these YouTube shows, and the kids make YouTube money, So they go on these lavish trips, these lavish vacations, and they make content out of these trips. And so normal fucking, middle America kids are watching these, YouTubers go on, I don't know, trips to crazy country, exotic places and Fiji and, what I'm saying, like having their own island and shit. I just cursed. And I'd be like, Dada, my daughter's like, Dada, can we have our own island one time? And I'm like, yeah, totally. We could totally do that. That's totally reasonable.
You're like, Barrett, have you been watching the news lately? Haven't you ever heard of a guy named Jeffrey Epstein? No, we are not going to an island.
Yeah, right. So anyway, so she's 5. She keeps saying she wants to go on a plane. We took her on a plane one time and she was too young. So yeah, we're gonna take her daughter, her sister, and my wife to Cancun. Kid friendly bit. We're not gonna do the Ritz Carlton this time, but that's all right. But anyways, oh shit, I'm gonna tell you this, dude. I think my mom's not talking to me right now. I think she's doing a wacky silent bit with me.
Uh-oh, why?
Well, I mean, everybody heard about the saga of me asking my sister to dress appropriately around my family.
Yeah.
And when I had that conversation with my sister, my mom was in Morocco, and I didn't know like when she would get back, but I had a feeling that like my sister lives with my mom. So does my brother, even though they're, no disrespect, I love them, but they're way too old to be living with at my parents' house.
Sobby.
Yeah, they're like, my brother is 25 or 24. My sister is 23 or something like that. Whatever. There's something about this new generation where they just get sized to not leave the house and not go out and drink and shit like that. I just cursed again. But anyways, so I knew when my mom got back from Morocco, the first conversation she would have with my sister is, can you believe what Othman did? He said this, blah, blah, blah. You know, and unfortunately, I love my mom, but she's not one to like play shit down the middle. You know, she'll let herself get involved in the drama and take sides and shit like that when she's not supposed to.
So she'll pick a side right out the bat, like off the bat, without even like hearing both sides.
Yeah, for sure.
That's annoying.
And also, to be honest with you, they probably think that this is all just Jessica forcing me to do this. And it is. No, I'm kidding. No, it's not. But it's really not. Trust me. If it didn't make me feel uncomfortable, I wouldn't say anything. But I don't need to see my sister's nipple rings. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a hard line I'm not willing to cross.
Pause.
You know. So anyway, the other day, like earlier this week, I get a text from one of my mom's friends who's like, you need to text your mom. She misses you. She's really nice. The lady that texted me. She misses you. And I was like, is she back from Morocco? I didn't know she was back from Morocco. She goes, yeah, she got back 2 weeks ago. She has pneumonia or something like that, she said.
What?
And I was like, oh, I had no idea. So I text her. First time I'm like, that's weird that she got back. She usually wants to see the kids when she gets back. That's weird that she got back. She didn't say shit to me. And then I text her. I'm like, hey, I heard you're back. What's up? When are you going to come see the kids? No response. Zippy. And it's been like 4 days now, you know? Yeah. So that's only my only assumption, you know?
Wait. So you don't even have that confirmed. You're just assuming that your mom's not talking to you because your sister immediately told her, and then you're also assuming that she sided with your sister. You have no confirmation of any of that.
I mean, what do you want me to do? You want me to call and say, hey, are you not talking to me because you got back 2 weeks ago? You haven't let me know, and you also ignored my texts when you never ignore my texts. You want me to call her and say, that's what she wants me to do. She wants me to call her so she can yell at me on the phone. And I'm not doing that. I will look. Ever since I stopped working for 106.7 The Fan, I do not let people yell at me on the phone anymore.
I like how I didn't even have to say anything. I just started prompting you, and you were like, "What am I supposed to do? Just call her?" And that's what you want. That's exactly what you want.
That's where I draw. No, I would call her. It's just I know what's going to happen. I'm going to call her, and she is going to jump right into. So what's your problem? What's you doing?
Why don't you call her right now?
No, I can't do that. I can't. No way. I can't.
So only Short gets personal on the show. Othman, it's too good for it.
Yo, how many times has your mom been on the show? How many times has any of your family been on the show?
I'll have Monty.
Exactly. Hey, what's your wife's name again? Exactly. Shut the fuck up. Exactly. You fucking bitch. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm going through right now. But it's all good. Life is good, and our lives are not as bad as the CEO of Astronomer. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, this guy is in the fucking jackpot right now. I mean, first of all, I've never heard of Astronomer, but I mean, doesn't that just say so much about how fast that news cycle is these days, where it's like now all of a sudden we all know what Astronomer is and who the CEO is and who his wife is in the span of like 30 hours. I mean, that's nuts.
It kind of annoys me how like it's already made its way into this is common vernacular. Everybody knows what Astronomer is, you know.
Yeah, there is an irritation with that. You're right. I was picking up on a little bit of that today. Like, people are making memes at like a breakneck speed in reference to the Astronomer CEO who cheated on his wife without even like making any direct reference to it. And if you just open up Twitter on this day and saw that meme, you're just supposed to know all of the backstory.
Yeah, I know, right?
Slow the fuck down.
Dude, that's a great point. Like people, the memes take on such a life of their own that people make memes based on those memes.
Yeah.
And it's hard to keep up almost, you know? Like, for instance, somebody tweeted, I can't believe this dude left this wife and kids for this chick. And I saw the picture, it was like a hot wife and kids. And I sent it to like my friend's group chat. I said, damn, I can't believe this dude left this hot ass or was creeping on this hot ass wife with that mid chick. Because once we show the video, we'll talk about. But the chick he's creeping with is so fucking gross. But Cutter was like, dude, that's not his real family. That's a meme. Like people use that meme family all the time to. He's like, it's a crypto meme. Like, god damn, dude, I'm fucking old as shit. I can't believe I got fooled by that.
Dude, but, you're just working too hard, man. You got to relax. Kick your feet up every once in a while. You know.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
By the way, quick pit check. Now I would say about 3/4 of my shirt is now covered in sweat in the 30 minutes that we've been sitting here. Dude,
your shirt's like a mood ring. It's fucking changing colors in real time. It's sort of eventually it's just going to be so dark that it's just going to kind of match the backdrop and you'll be fine.
Yeah, and then it'll get its own month out of the year.
All right, so for those who haven't seen this, the Bob the Builders of the world who, you know, don't really pay attention to Twitter and shit like that. This dude was at a Coldplay concert. He looks like Gavin Newsom. I've seen this before. I've seen it in like sporting events and shit like that. But he's on the Jumbotron. And here, let me pull the video up. While I pull it up, can you actually explain what happens?
Yeah, so Coldplay, I think this was in Boston, Massachusetts, and Coldplay is doing their tour. I first of all, it kind of annoys me. I don't know how Coldplay is still so popular, but they are. They're like, it kind of reminds me of when I saw, remember that episode of, what was that show with like the Vinny Chase on HBO like 20 years ago? Entourage?
Entourage, yeah.
When Entourage did like an entire episode about going to see U2.
Oh, yeah, that was so
lame. And they were just like kissing ass of U2 the entire episode. Oh. And I get that U2 is a huge band, but it's like at that time, I don't know, were they? I mean, you know,
dude, how does U2 have that like hold on? They're the only band that ever got forced onto everybody's iPhone. You know,
yeah, that's
what you just said is kind of the same thing. I mean, the way Mike Wise was so passionate about playing their music, I was like, God damn, this is like they're like a cult, dude. I don't know if I can get it.
Yeah, you know? That's how I feel about Coldplay too. Where it's like, I mean, yeah, I can acknowledge they make good music, very catchy music. I just don't understand how it's like 10 years or 20 years after they've made their last album, they're still selling out arenas all over the world. I mean, that's
can you help me? Like, can you name me? I'm sure I know them, but can you name 2 of their songs or sing them for me?
Yeah, there's the one about the Asian.
I know they're like sad, right?
Yeah. They're very kind of like moody. They were all yellow.
Oh, that's them. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. That's them. Okay. Okay.
All yellow.
All right. What else? What else is them?
That's the only one I know. I mean, that's
damn, dude.
That's all I got. I mean, that's my Coldplay file. Maybe I'm the dope. That's why I can't understand why they're so popular, because I only know one of their songs and they've got like 50 hits.
Richmond John says, "Fix You, the Scientist." That ring a bell?
0.
Okay.
None.
shit, my guy Lazy Bed is in the house. Holla. All right, so go ahead. I got the video pulled up. You wanna finish up talking about it?
They were in Boston, Coldplay, and they do like a little break between songs, and they do like a kiss cam feature, like you would see at an NBA basketball game, and they're scanning around the crowd with the camera, stopping on certain couples, and I guess they're supposed to kiss on camera. And the camera stops on this pretty dapper looking, maybe 48-year-old guy,
Mm-hmm.
and just a haney woman. I mean,
I know, dude.
just a complete 4 out of 10. I mean,
Yo, if you're the CEO of Astronomer, which apparently is a big company, are you fucking that shit on the side? Hell, she probably gives like a mean beach or something like that, right? That's gotta be.
I mean, she better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, they focus on her. Okay, here's the clip, real quick.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Oh, look at these two.
Oh no, dude.
Narrator. They were having an affair. I mean, props to the lead singer, Chris Martin, I think his name is. I mean, props to him for calling that one. I mean, he was on the money with it. They really were. They, as soon as they popped up on camera and realized they were on camera for the entire stadium to see, they both ducked out of sight. I mean, she literally ducked out of the view of the camera. And then he's like running for cover elsewhere too. Like they're both trying to be like, no. I thought this was my wife. Like I wasn't holding her. This isn't my wife. What am I doing here? Let me go over there.
I mean, okay. It's so interesting, dude. There's so many. It's so wild because the obvious take is everybody saying if they just played it cool, and just gave it a little peck, nobody would be saying shit. This wouldn't have caught anybody's attention. But yeah, dude, the fucking quick reaction is so funny. Let me watch it.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You okay? Oh, what? Either they're having.
Look at him dive like under the table. Like that's gonna make everybody forget that he was just standing there.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
I mean, it's like Ferris Bueller's Day Off in real life. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 chicka. Like when he's at the Cubs game and he's on camera and he realizes it, and all like his principal is like searching up and down town for him. I mean, it's insane. This dude's entire life just got blown up for being at a concert with the wrong woman.
Yeah.
Now, I want to point out the girl to the left who appears to be with them. She had this look on her face, kind of like, I knew they were going to get caught. I knew it. We all knew it. And here it is. Now it's happening. It's like, I don't know. Does she kind of suck too? Or is she an enabler of this?
Well, interesting that you bring that up because I actually found a very interesting tweet that was related to this. It says it's her headshot. She's kind of a silly. I'll give her credit. A little bit of a silly, more silly and more hotter in her headshot than her super red face here. But it says, "Hey, Alyssa Stoddard, I guess is her name. How did you get your role as a 32-year-old director at Astronomer?" Oh, well, pay to play a little bit. Is it? You think that's what's going on?
Oh, maybe it's running rampant through there. They're all giving beaches to get to the top.
Yeah, mean beaches, dude. She's kind of a silly though. I gotta give her credit. But yeah. So I saw this tweet. This is from, I guess, TMZ pulled an alternate view of this video. Shocker. TMZ always on it, dude.
They're like paying off the stadium security to get footage.
Yeah.
That they could possibly.
Okay. Someone said, "Oh boy, TMZ just added fuel to the fire." Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, so that's them right there. You see?
With the red
Oh,
arrow.
they're in a silly suite. Of course they are. Of course.
All right, so this is actually so this is a completely different perspective. This is a view from behind them as opposed to looking head on.
Dude, look how many people are there. By the way,
I know.
Coldplay is popular as shit. Jeez.
Dude.
All right, here we go.
I haven't seen that much yellow since I went to Chinatown in New York.
Here we go.
All right, so it looks like are they kind of making out a little bit or kissing?
Nah, I don't think they are yet. We're about to see.
Okay.
Where do you think all those people got those yellow lights from?
The grocery store.
No, okay, yeah, probably.
I had nothing. I'm sorry. Amazon,
Yeah. They ordered them at a time.
Target.com.
Oh, I see a little. Their faces are getting pretty close.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to really distinguish exactly what's happening,
Yeah,
but
she could be whispering to him.
it looks like they're whispering into each other's mouths.
Yeah.
All right, there's a peck. Dude, this guy's a fucking pervert. All right. First of all, I finally figured this guy out. All right, so he's the big CEO, right?
Yeah, he calls the shots.
And we know guys like this. They're like, you know, it would be a good vibe for a date night.
Oh,
They're like, how about I take her to see Coldplay? And when the lights go down, we'll be in the suite, the open air from the stadium blowing in towards us. And then I'll lean over and give her a little peck on the lips. And then I'm in there, daddy.
yeah, what do you mean he's in there, daddy? He's already fucking her.
I mean, you assume that. I don't assume that.
Yeah, you think he's still going after it?
Maybe
You know,
maybe this is the hard sell.
Ah, yeah, he's like, it's romantic as fuck. That song Yellow.
And it's like a startup company. He's like, and look, I'll write it off on our taxes. Nobody will have to know. It's a company retreat, right? So it's a retreat.
Yeah. It's a team building outing.
I'm gonna spend $5,000 to get my dick to retreat inside her pussy.
All right, let's finish this video. Here we go. Oh, that's it. Okay.
All right, there's a zoomed in version. You can clearly tell they're kissing.
Yeah. Okay. So the other biggest factor we got to talk about is how fucking mid his mistress is, dude. Her name is Kristen Cabot. Dude, she's the head of HR, which is, I mean, if that is not the most like telling fact of this all, is how hypocritical that whole department is. Let me pull up some headshots of her. Now, I was talking to Brennan Cooney about this a little bit, and he was kind of disagreeing with me. He was like, "Dude, whatever. Sorry, you don't like hot chicks."
Was he disagreeing with you on the ethical violation, or disagreeing with you on how you would rate this woman?
No, how I'd rate her. He was like, yeah, I'm sure she's gross, Oathman.
He's so gross, dude. He's like the type of guy that would tell you that like his all-time favorite girl is Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
No, he just really likes old chicks for some reason. Okay, so this is another picture of the dude Andy Byron. and his very mediocre fucking. You know what? I think the thing is, dudes just like the thrill of the chase. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's not even about how hot she is, how gross she is, or anything. It's just she's an employee. She's forbidden fruit because he's probably not supposed to be fucking the head of HR at his company.
I mean, they would probably advise against it.
Yeah. So that's got to be what it is.
He goes into a boardroom meeting next day. Hey guys, by the way, yeah, I'm fucking Carol Cabot. Raise your hand if that's a problem. Everybody's hand immediately shoots up.
Yeah, she. I don't know, man. It's pretty wild. I wonder what's going to happen to him. Like, is he going to stay? Is he going to get ousted as CEO? Is this enough to? I mean, obviously his family is so fucked. You know, like
I was wondering. Well, I was thinking, and I saw that his wife changed her name on her Facebook page and like took all photos of them together off the internet,
which is honestly a very immature thing to do.
Immature thing to do.
You're gonna untag yourself in a bunch of Facebook. Nobody goes on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, she's the immature one, right?
Yeah, you're gonna can't make your a relationship unofficial. And yeah, I mean it's she needs to grow up, really.
Guy that can't keep his C-suite dick in his pants, he's totally fine. the wife who wants to remove herself from the situation digitally with her digital footprint, she's the problem.
By the way, have you seen what the wife looks like?
No.
Okay, here she is. I mean, she looks like, pretty normal looking lady. Thank God. I mean, it was hard to find, but thank God the Times of India was on top of it.
They're all over every story. They must have those poor guys just cranking out blog posts all day long.
Dude, that is exactly what's happening. Is India found out recently, and I want to say I'm saying like 6 months ago, that SEO, you can make money doing search engine optimization. And so anytime you like want to find out the deep dirt on a news story, you're like, what does this guy actually do for a living? And you look it up and nobody's reporting on it. The Hindustan Times is always on top of it because they're trying to cash in.
They also found out that nobody gives a fuck where the story comes from when they're scrolling on their phone. They just want to know the details.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, exactly.
They're like Apple. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's got some sort of HIV protection on it.
Yeah. Who is Megan Kerrigan Byron? Meet the wife of Astronomer CEO Andy Byron. Yeah. So, anyways, I mean, she's a regular mom. He's got 2 sons too. Damn, dude, that's a crazy ass story, man.
She definitely looks better than that woman who looks like she fell asleep in the tanning bed.
Yeah, like Tan Mom.
Yeah,
yeah.
I do feel bad for her because it's got to be pretty embarrassing, right? I mean,
yeah.
Talk about how fast all of America found out about this story. Imagine being her in that scenario. You just wake up. Your husband's next to you in bed after banging the slut from HR all night. And she opens her phone to 1 million text messages from her friends going, don't look at the internet. What do you mean don't look at the internet? Now I'm definitely going to look. She looks at the internet and her sleazebag husband's face is all over.
You think he like try to like throw their router in the trash or something like that and like cancel their like phone service? This shit is unhealthy. It's bad for us. I'm getting you a flip phone.
He works at a tech company. He's like, you know what? We've got too much tech in this house. We want to. Let's start a minimalist lifestyle. Give me your shoes too, and give me your car keys.
Yeah.
You can't leave the house. You're going to stay here. We're all going to just stay here with no cell phones, no internet, and we're not going to talk about anything at all.
He's like, we're going to the cabin. We're moving to the cabin. Okay. and
It's
we're,
just like-
we're gonna live off the land.
She's like, how was the Coldplay concert last night? He's like, I said we're not talking about anything, okay?
It's a new chapter in life. Okay.
He starts
God
digging
damn.
a hole in the backyard. It's about 6 feet deep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nuts, man. I mean, he probably, can you imagine what that feeling was like when he's driving home from the Coldplay concert and he's like, I bet no one saw that. Like, what was the big deal? Like, okay, oh, so I don't kiss her when I'm on camera. Who cares? And he like opens up fucking Twitter, Instagram, or whatever. He's like immediately scrolls past like 7 reels of his self not kissing the chick. And he's like, oh fuck. Okay, she's probably gonna see this tomorrow. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Oh shit!
He's like,
oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh
Yeah.
my god!
And he's like he's trying to talk himself. He's trying to debate whether or not it's worth bringing up to her. Like, is there a chance she doesn't see this, or should I just confront it head on?
Yeah.
Like, should I-
He's doing the investment in his head for sure.
yeah.
It's like people who fantasize about America going through another civil war, and then like they're like, all right, it's never gonna happen, obviously, and then some fucking dude just shows up at their front door like with a fucking bayonet and stabs him in the chest, and he's like, oh shit, it's actually happening now. Holy fuck, I thought that was all fantasy land. This is really going down right now.
Have you seen other versions of that type of bit though?
Not quite like this. This is kind of what's so fascinating about like the Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, social media et al. Cycle, is that there always seems to be like a story we've never heard before, like a new slant or some new angle of the same version of the story that we've heard a million times, but it makes it like intrinsically a little bit more edgy, a little bit better.
Yeah.
That's what this, I mean, the fact that this dude literally like overnight, he went from having the time of his life to waking up and his entire life is crumbling around him, and he's probably going to lose his job. He's definitely going to lose his wife. He's going to lose all of his money. I mean, his money is so gone. It's gone, so gone.
Yeah. Well, he came out with this. I forgot to mention this. He came out with a statement, I think. Oh yeah. Okay, here it is. So he said, and I quote, and this honestly is probably the worst part of it all. I want to acknowledge the moment that's been circulating online and the disappointment it's caused. Sorry, I can't read. What was supposed to be a night of music and joy turned into a deeply personal mistake playing out on a very public stage. I want to sincerely apologize to my wife, my family, and the team at Astronomer. You deserve better from me as a partner, as a father, and as a leader. This is not who I want to be or how I want to represent the company I helped build. I'm taking time to reflect, to take accountability, and to figure out the next steps personally and professionally. I ask for privacy as I navigate the process. I also want to express how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. I respect artists and entertainers, but I hope we can all think more deeply about the impact of turning someone else's life into a spectacle. As a friend once sang, lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. What? Andy. The fuck is he talking about, dude? This dude tried to fucking... Okay. First of all, that shit is gay. Secondly, pools. I mean, obviously, it's highlighted in red, or it's circled in red. The part where he blames Coldplay.
What you mean, fix my bones?
Yeah. What you mean you trying to ignite my bones? Huh?
You trying to reach in my pants and ignite my bones?
So what do you think about that? Him blaming Coldplay for
I mean,
making a private moment public.
A guy in his situation, you gotta grasp at whatever branch you can get a hold of, right? I mean, can you imagine? He probably thought he had a chance to spin this to his wife. I mean,
Yeah.
CEOs are like super narcissistic, typically, very, very confident. So he was probably like going home. He probably slept in a hotel the night before with the head of HR, and he's like walking to the front doorstep, and he's like, again, running those calculations through his head. He's like, I think I could probably pull this off.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, just stay focused, stick to the task. He's coming down the sidewalk, getting closer and closer towards the front door. She opens it. He gets hit in the head with his own fucking shoes and clothes.
He gets hit in the head with a frying pan.
And he just like bends his head down, looks at the ground, and goes, all right, she found out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Walks back to his car.
Do you think he acts like he has no idea what she's talking about? Like, what do you? That is photoshopped. That is AI. Or you think he's like, yes, okay, I am fucking Christine.
She's like, why is everybody using AI for the same story with the same people? Why would they do that? It doesn't make sense. Richard, or whatever the fuck you're, Andy.
Yeah. Why don't you have a fucking grown up name, by the way? Fucking. But what do you think about? Do you think that Coldplay is okay? So just playing devil's assistant here. I don't know if you remember, but in the video, the dude, I don't know who he is, but the guy in the video in Coldplay does go. He basically spells it out for people who don't understand what's going on. He's like, "Oh, well, that's obviously someone having an affair." Basically, what exactly did he say? He said,
he kind of put the punchline first, but hey, look, we've all made mistakes telling jokes before. But yeah, I mean, he was all over it. He said either they're having an affair,
yeah,
or they're just really, really shy.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Do you think that's a bad bit?
He looked like this into the microphone.
Yeah. You think the guy whored him a little bit, or?
I mean, inadvertently.
Yeah.
He doesn't. First of all, he doesn't give a fuck. He probably
it's not on him to fucking protect your affair.
He probably doesn't even remember saying it. Like, these guys go from town to town to town. They do the exact same routine. They're like, oh, I love Houston. Houston has always been my favorite town in America. They show up like days later in Dallas. I love Dallas. Dallas is the best.
Yeah. No, you're right.
So he's probably like, yeah, I did my whole, they got shy. It ran away from the camera routine. Must be having an affair. All right, and then we got into the scientist, and then we did rockets. It was all in all a pretty good.
It was a great show.
A pretty good show.
Well, that's probably a recycled line that they use when people get ashamed or embarrassed on camera. They're like, "Oh my god, what's happening here? They're probably cheating." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably. But you got it right this time.
Can you imagine if he stopped the show and he goes, wait, man, I want to follow up on that thing real quick.
Yeah.
Pause. Come out from under the table real quick. Are you actually having an affair with your wife?
Is that the astronomer, the CEO of Astronomer?
And he could just hear 50,000 heads turning to look directly at him, waiting for his response. And he's like, she's just the HR lady. And then he gets slapped in the face by the HR lady.
Yeah. What about the hot chick that's standing next to her? Why aren't you shagging her?
I tried. She turned me down. She said I'm too old.
I'm too gross.
I didn't have enough expenditures in the budget to raise her salary.
Damn. Yeah. So this guy's fucked. We will be tracking his I'm sure there'll be updates. I'm interested to see if he's going to stay at the company, but anyways, yeah.
By the way, that statement that you showed, I have no idea. This is not an indictment on you showing it, but I did see that statement on Twitter earlier, and there was one of those dumb little notes attached to it that said, this is not a real statement.
Oh,
So
really?
I don't know if it's really true or not. Honestly, no fucking. I don't even fucking care, to be honest with you. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it right now. It's a real statement from Andy Dick, from the CEO from Astronomer. Okay, it's
Yeah.
a real statement.
Oh shit! Coldplay tweeted today. They said, starting with our next show, we're introducing camera-free audience sections for people and their side pieces. Yeah,
Oh, that's a good bit. That's
that is a
really
great
good.
bit. Dude.
By the way, didn't Chris Martin just get divorced from Gwyneth Paltrow?
Oh, he was married to her. I didn't know that.
I think so. He probably had a side piece. That's why, dude. You know how like that saying, like, it takes one to know one. You can always spot somebody doing something you've done before.
Yeah,
That's how Chris Martin knew. He knew. He saw her, like, them leaning together, and he goes, "There's something about their chemistry that says to me, that speaks to me, that says that cheetahs."
I love your British accent, dude. It's so good. Okay, real quick before we hop onto the patreon.com/IDM pod. Let's just go. Oh fuck, dude, we got to do the shout outs. We got to do the oh fuck. All right, let's do the shout outs real quick. Here we fucking go.
It's time for our big time P1 shout out.
$5, $8, or $12. Appreciate you guys supporting IDM at any price point. Seriously, it helps us keep the dream alive. Shout outs to Alex, AJ McCown, Alex Davis, Amanda Hugginkiss. Shout outs to Brendan Cooney, Brendan Smith, Brent Wenzel, Brian Altman, Brian Bustees. Shout outs to Carlos N, Chris Eller. Shout outs to Connor McGregor's Pig in a Blanket. Shoutouts to Danny Loudermilk, David Slatt, Don DeMarco, Ernesto Ladon, Craven Moorhead. Shoutouts to Iron, Mike Sleep, James M, Jen Montana, It's Like a Jungle Sometimes. Shoutouts to JP Flame, Kevin Leahy, Kevin Smith, Korean John, Chris Stein, Lance Parker, Matt Brodricks, Matt Sarchek, and my guy, Matt Starchek. Shoutouts to Peter Rose Crayons, Phil J, Reggie, and our guy Brad Paints This. Check out his artwork right now at Instagram.com/Brad Paints This. Shout outs to Sean Kibler, Steven Snowman, Theo H, William, and Lubomir. We appreciate you guys supporting the show again. Patreon.com/IDM pod is where you can find us for 3 shows a week. We love y'all.
All right. What do you want to do here?
We gotta let's Hooker guy might cook up.
Okay, cool.
By the way,
I want to talk about Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh yeah,
so bad.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to Money Mike, and then I don't know. Maybe we'll have to save that for the Patreon.
I know what she did last summer. She ate cheeseburgers. Let's give a shout out to our guy, Mike Cook of Money Mike Plumbing. Mike Cook has owned and operated his small business all over Northern Virginia for the past 20 plus years. Mike Cook is a 3rd generation plumber. That means your shit water runs in his veins. Nobody knows plumbing better than Mike Cook of the Mike Cook legacy, family legacy. Mike is licensed and insured. That means he's registered with the state, not as a sex offender, but as a plumber. That means you're getting a good guy who knows what he's doing, who does things safe in the right way. That's what you need the next time you're in the market for a plumber. And I promise you, you give our guy Mike Cook a call, and you'll never need another plumber ever again. Mike Cook does commercial and residential work. There's no job too big or too small. Give Mike Cook a call at 703-501-1926. That's 703-501-1926. And if you mention, hey, Mike, by the way, I heard about you on that IDM podcast. Hello, you just got 10% off your bill. So Mike Cook has supported IDM since the beginning. If you support Mike's business, you're supporting IDM. Next time you need a plumber, don't think twice. Give Mike Cook a call at 703-501-1926. See you guys on the Patreon.
1926, let him know. Mention IDM, get 10% off your fee. He's a plumbing boss that gets iced in his pee.